English Fluency Class 101.
You're standing in line at a busy coffee shop, ready to order your favorite latte, but your brain freezes. You're translating every word from your native language to English, and it feels like forever. What if you could skip the translation and think in English naturally, like a native speaker? That's exactly what we're diving into today. Get ready to transform your English fluency with practical, everyday tips. Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Fluency Class 101. This is episode 4 of our podcast series where we help you speak English confidently in real-life situations. I'm Mia, your host, and today we're tackling a game-changing topic: how to think in English. If you've ever struggled with translating words in your head before speaking, this episode is for you. We'll share easy strategies to make English your go-to language for thinking, so your conversations feel smooth and natural. Joining me is my amazing co-host, Lucas, an English teacher who's helped hundreds of learners break free from translation traps. Welcome, Lucas.
Hey, Mia. Thanks for the warm intro. I'm thrilled to be back. This topic is close to my heart because I used to struggle with translating when I learned Spanish. Once I started thinking in the language, it was like a switch flipped. Everything got easier. I'm excited to share tips that worked for me and my students. Let's get started.
Awesome. So, Lucas, let's kick things off. What does it mean to think in English? Can you explain it in a way our listeners can relate to?
Oh, yes. Thinking in English means using English words and sentences in your mind without going through your native language first. For example, if you see a cat, don't think gato if your first language is Spanish, and then translate to cat. Just think cat right away. Or when you're hungry, think I want a sandwich instead of forming the sentence in your native language first. It's about making English your brain's default for thoughts, ideas, and even feelings.
That makes so much sense. I remember when I was learning English, I'd always translate everything from my native language. It slowed me down, especially in conversations. I'd pause, searching for the right word, and it felt so awkward. But once I started thinking in English, I could respond faster. Listeners, have you ever felt stuck translating in your head? Drop a comment below and tell us about a time it happened. Maybe at a store or with a friend. We'd love to hear your stories.
Yeah, sharing those moments helps everyone feel connected. Plus, writing in English in the comments is great practice. Okay, let's dive into our first tip. Surround yourself with English. Mia, how do you suggest doing that?
Surrounding yourself with English is about making it part of your everyday life. For example, change your phone's language to English. Every time you text or check an app, you'll see English words. Or listen to English songs while you're cooking. Try singing along. Watch movies or YouTube videos without subtitles. Even something fun like a cooking channel can help. The goal is to make English feel normal, like it's all around you.
I love that. One trick I tell my students is to label things at home. Grab some sticky notes and write table, mirror, fridge on them. Stick them on those objects. Every time you see the fridge, you'll think fridge instead of your native word. It's simple, but builds the habit fast.
That's such a practical idea. And don't worry if it feels strange at first, listeners. Start small. Maybe just think in English during one part of your day, like when you're brushing your teeth. Think, I'm brushing my teeth. The toothpaste is minty. Lucas, what's our next tip?
Tip 2 is practice an inner monologue. This means talking to yourself in your head in English. Describe what you're doing right now. For example, if you're walking, think, I'm walking to the park. The trees are green. A dog is running. It sounds a bit funny, but it trains your brain to form English sentences naturally.
I do that all the time. Like when I'm making dinner, I think, I'm cutting carrots. The knife is sharp. I need more salt. It's like a secret practice no one else knows about. Listeners, try this today. Pick one moment, like making coffee or getting dressed and describe it in your head in English. Then comment below. What did you describe? Was it easy or hard?
Great question to get everyone involved. Another thing about inner monologue, it's private, so there's no pressure. You don't have to worry about mistakes because no one hears your thoughts. It's a safe space to experiment.
Exactly. And for our B1 listeners, you already know enough words to start. You don't need perfect grammar, just use what you know. Okay, tip 3. Write a daily journal in English. Lucas, how does journaling help with thinking in English?
Journaling is like giving your thoughts a workout. Write a few sentences every day about what you did or how you feel. Like, today I went to the market. I bought apples and bread. I felt happy. It forces you to think in English to form those sentences. Over time, your brain skips the translation step. I had a student, Anna, who wrote 5 sentences a day. After 2 months, she said she started dreaming in English sometimes.
Dreaming in English? That's the dream, literally. I love journaling because it's relaxing too. You can do it before bed. Just grab a notebook or use your phone. Start simple. I ate pasta for dinner. It was delicious.
And if you're stuck, use a dictionary for 1 or 2 words, but try to think the sentence in English first.
Good point. Tip 4. Talk to yourself out loud. Once you're comfortable thinking in English, say those thoughts out loud when you're alone, like in the car or shower. Say, I'm driving to work. The traffic is slow today. It connects thinking to speaking.
I do this in the morning. I'll say, okay, Lucas, time to make coffee. Where's the mug? It feels weird at first, but it builds confidence. Plus, it helps with pronunciation. You can even record yourself and listen back to improve.
Oh, I've got a story for that. Last week, I was at the grocery store and I caught myself thinking, I need milk, eggs, and bananas. No translation, just English. When the cashier asked if I wanted a bag, I answered without pausing. It felt so good. Lucas, have you had a moment like that?
Yeah, I remember ordering food in Spanish for the first time without translating. I just thought, I want tacos with chicken. It came out smoothly, and I felt like a rock star. Listeners, tell us in the comments, when did translating slow you down? Maybe at a restaurant or a job interview.
Love that. Let's talk about common mistakes. One big one is trying too hard, too fast. If you force yourself to think in English all day, you might get tired or frustrated. Start with 10 minutes a day and build up.
Another mistake is depending on translation apps for everything. They're great for new words, but don't rely on them for full sentences. If you don't know a word, describe it. Like, if you forget umbrella, think, the thing that keeps rain off me. It's okay to be creative, and don't criticize yourself. You're learning, so mistakes are normal.
Absolutely. Be kind to yourself. If your native language pops into your head, gently switch back. Think, okay, let's try this in English.
Tip 5. Dive into English media. Listen to podcasts like ours while you're doing chores. Or watch YouTube videos on topics you love, maybe fashion or sports. After watching, think about it in English. Like, that video showed a cool recipe for pizza.
I watch cooking channels and think, I'm going to try that chicken recipe. It's fun and educational. Our past episodes on daily routines and small talk are great for this too. Check them out if you missed them.
Next tip is to play language games. Apps like Duolingo are fun, but you can make your own games. Try naming 10 things in your room in English without stopping. Book, lamp, bed, window. It makes you think fast.
Or play I spy. Look around and think, I spy something red. It's my shirt. It's like a mini English adventure.
Exactly. Now, let's do a quick exercise for our listeners. Pause for a second, look around, and name 3 things in English in your head, like table, cup, phone. Now try a full sentence. The table is brown and big. Easy, right?
Love that! Listeners, try it and tell us in the comments, what 3 things did you name? Did you make a sentence?
Next tip is to connect with English speakers. Join online language exchanges on apps like Tandem or HelloTalk. When you chat, focus on thinking in English during the conversation. No translating in your head.
I met a friend from Australia on HelloTalk, and we message weekly. At first, I was nervous, but now I think in English when we talk. It's so rewarding.
If you're shy, send voice messages. You can practice thinking and speaking at your own pace.
Tip 8. Visualize in English. When you plan your day, picture it with English words. Think, I'll go to the gym, then eat lunch. Imagine the actions with English labels.
Visualization is powerful. Athletes use it, and language learners can too. It's like a mental rehearsal for fluency.
Now, tip 9 is learn phrases, not just single words. Instead of memorizing good or morning, learn good morning, how are you? Phrases stick in your mind better and come out naturally.
For learners, try simple idioms too. Like, it's a piece of cake means it's easy. Think of them in real situations, like, this game is a piece of cake.
Tip 10, be patient with yourself. Thinking in English takes time, maybe weeks or months, but every small step counts. Track your progress, notice how often you translate, and try to reduce it.
I had a student, Carlos, from Mexico. He used to translate everything, and it made him shy in conversations. We worked on inner monologues for a month. Now he says, I think in English at work and I speak faster.
That's so inspiring. Listeners, you can get there too. Let's share more real-life examples. Lucas, how do you use thinking in English during the day?
When I'm exercising, I think, I'm lifting weights. I feel strong. It keeps me motivated and practices English. What about you, Mia?
For me, it's cooking. I think, I'm stirring the pasta. It needs more sauce. It makes chores fun. Listeners, try this with one activity today, like eating or walking. Comment and tell us, what activity did you describe in English?
Great question. Let's talk about challenges again. Sometimes your native language sneaks in. That's okay. Just think, let's switch to English. Don't get upset with yourself. You're doing great just by trying.
Another challenge is vocabulary gaps. If you don't know a word, make it up with what you know. Like, instead of microwave, think the box that heats food. It keeps your thoughts flowing.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes in your head. It's your safe space to practice.
Let's add an advanced tip. Read aloud. Pick a short article or book, read a paragraph, then summarize it in your head in English. Like, this story is about a boy who loves adventure.
Or listen to an audiobook and pause to think about the plot. The character is running from danger. It builds comprehension and thinking skills.
Perfect for people who commute or have busy days. Now let's talk culture. Thinking in English can help with understanding holidays, like think about Thanksgiving. It's a day to eat turkey and be thankful.
Or Christmas. I'm decorating the tree with lights. It connects language to real-world events.
Exactly. Listeners, what's a holiday you want to describe in English?
Comment with a sentence about it.
Another fun idea. Think about your favorite food in English. Like, I love pizza with extra cheese. It's a simple way to practice.
I'm thinking, I love sushi with soy sauce. Now I'm hungry.
Me too. Let's share a funny mistake. Once I couldn't remember spoon, so I thought the thing for soup. It worked, and I laughed at myself.
I once forgot elevator and thought, the box that goes up and down. We all do it. Listeners, share a funny language mistake you made in the comments.
Those stories make learning fun. Okay, let's cover one more tip. Use English in your dreams. Okay, you can't control dreams, but before bed, think about your day in English. It might carry over.
I've had dreams where I'm speaking English. It's wild. It shows your brain is adapting.
Let's do another quick exercise. Listeners, think about what you ate today. Describe it in English in your head, like, I had eggs and toast for breakfast. Try it now.
And comment, what did you eat today in English? We'll read your answers.
Now, let's talk about work. Thinking in English at work can be a game changer. Imagine writing an email. Dear Sarah, I'll finish the project tomorrow. Think it in English first.
Or meetings. I agree with the plan. It makes you sound confident.
And for fun, think about your hobbies. If you like soccer, think, I'm kicking the ball. It's going to the goal.
Or gardening. I'm planting flowers. The soil is soft. It's all about connecting English to your life.
Let's address fear of failure. Some listeners might think, I'll never think in English, but you will. Start small and it grows.
Absolutely. Every time you think one sentence in English, you're winning. Celebrate those moments.
Another tip, use flashcards with pictures. See a picture of a dog? Think dog, not your native word. Apps like Quizlet can help.
Or make physical cards. Write apple on one side, draw an apple on the other. It's fun and visual.
Let's talk about progress. How do you know you're improving?
You'll notice fewer pauses when speaking, or you'll catch yourself thinking in English without trying.
For me, it was when I stopped translating at the store. I just thought, I need bread and milk. It felt so natural.
That's the goal. Listeners, how long have you been trying to think in English? Comment your timeline or progress.
Let's wrap up with a review. Tip 1. Surround yourself with English.
Tip 2. Inner monologue.
Tip 3. Journaling.
Tip 4. Talk aloud.
Tip 5. English media.
Tip 6. Language games.
Tip 7. Connect with others.
Tip 8. Visualize.
Tip 9. Learn phrases.
Tip 10. Be patient.
And the bonus tips, read aloud, use flashcards, and celebrate small wins.
We've covered so much. Lucas, any final thoughts?
Just keep it fun and consistent. Thinking in English is like building a muscle. It gets stronger with practice.
Totally agree. Listeners, pick one tip to try this week. Maybe journaling or talking to yourself. Comment and tell us, which tip are you trying?
And if you have questions, drop them below. We'll answer as many as we can.
Thank you all for listening to episode 4 of English Fluency Class 101. If you loved this, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend who's learning English. Your support means the world to us.
And don't forget to check out our other episodes for more tips on daily routines, small talk, and more. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Think in English today.
Like, share, and subscribe.